Hey guys, welcome to my channel Stalk My Closet. For today's project, I have taken 1 meter South cotton fabric and this is the measurement I'm using. You can adjust it according to your requirement. This is the full length of fabric, that is 1 meter. Now I'll fold the fabric in width. I'm taking width according to the widest measurement on the blouse, that is bust measurement. So in my measurement, that is 11 inch including 1.5 inch for seam allowance. I explain how I calculated measurement later. So I've taken width 12 inch and I'll cut it out. Now I'll mark the measurements. Blouse length is 14 inch. I've added half inch for seam allowance on the shoulder and 1 inch seam allowance for the bottom. I'm making front open blouse, so I'll keep half inch seam allowance on the center. Now I'll take this as guiding line to mark other measurements. As this is front open blouse, I've kept open side of fold towards the center. Now I'm marking half inch of seam allowance on the shoulder side. Now for shoulder, take half of shoulder width and deduct 1.5 inch out of it because back neck is 10 inch deep. So in my measurement, shoulder width is 14 inch, half of it will be 7 and 7 minus 1.5 is 5.5 inch. Neck width is 2.5 inch. In blouse, we don't give shoulder slope, but again it depends on the body type. So if you need, you can add half inch or 0.75 inch for shoulder slope. For armhole, take half of armhole round. In my measurement, armhole round is 14 inch, half of it will be 7. I'm deducting 1.5 inch from armhole as well because of back neck. For bust, I'm adding 2 inch of ease. In my measurement, bust round is 36 inch. 36 inch is body measurement, so I need to add ease. I'm adding 2 inch of ease. If you feel 2 inches more, then you can add 1 inch of ease as well. So 36 plus 2 is 38 and dividing it by 4, I'll get 9.5 inch. Now take this as guiding line and mark 9.5 inch. I'm adding 1.5 inch for seam allowance. Now from the shoulder, I'll mark the dart point, that is 10 inch in my measurement, and dart width is 3.5 inch. So this is a center dart point. Now from the bottom, mark 3 inch upwards for belt. On the dart line, belt width will be 2.5 inch. And to give slight curve shape, here I'll keep belt width 2.75 inch. Now join these points. Extend dart point. I'm making dart of 1 inch, so I'll keep half inch on both sides. Join these points. Now waist measurement. For waist, again I'm adding 2 inch of ease. In my measurement, waist round is 31 inch. 31 plus 2 is 33 and dividing it by 4, I'll get 8.25 inch. I'll add 1 inch for dart. So I'll mark a point at 9.25 inch. And I'm adding 1.5 inch for seam allowance. For front armhole curve, mark half inch inwards and join it to the shoulder. For front armhole curve, I'll mark 1 inch diagonally. And for back armhole curve, I'll mark 1.5 inch diagonally and I'll make front and back armhole curves. Now I'll mark other darts. From the center dart, mark 2 darts diagonally on each side at the distance of 1.5 inch, like this. And the fourth dart, that is armhole dart, will remain in the middle of center and waist dart. and mark it at the distance of 1.75 inch from the center dart point. Now I'll extend dart points. First one towards the center of the blouse. This is armhole dart, so it goes to the armhole like this. And the fourth one towards the waist. Center dart will be 1 inch wide and rest of 3 darts will be half inch wide. So keep 0.25 inch on both sides. Front neck depth is 6.5 inch. Again mark neck width point 2.5 inch and join these points. Now I'll draw round neckline shape, adding half inch seam allowance for the belt. And with this marking is complete, now I'll cut it out. I'll recut the belt. Now I'll cut the back and I'll keep on fold side as center. Back length is same 14 inch, adding half inch seam allowance for the shoulder, and bottom seam allowance will be 1.5 inch. Place the front side. Exclude the center seam allowance. Now I'll trace the back armhole curve and the shoulder seam allowance as well. So I've traced back armhole curve and I'll trim front armhole curve on the front side. Burst measurement is same 9.5 inch, adding 1.5 inch for seam allowance. Neck width is 2.5 inch. Neck depth is 9.5 inch. Again mark neck width point. Now you can take it same 2.5 inch or you can extend it by half inch or 0.75 inch to make broad neckline shape. I'm taking neck width 3 inch at the bottom and I'll join these points and I'll draw neckline shape. Now I'll draw dart. Dart width will remain same 3.5 inch and dart height is 3.5 inch. You can extend dart height up to 4.5 inch depending on the neck depth. Keep half inch or 0.75 inch distance between neckline and the dart. I'm making 1 inch wide dart, so I'll mark half inch on both sides and I'll join these points. Again waist measurement will remain same 8.25 inch, adding 1 inch for dart, so I'll mark a point at 9.25 inch and adding 1.5 inch for seam allowance. Join these points and cut it out. So I've cut both front and back side. Now I'll recut the belt, and for that I have taken this leftover piece and I have folded the fabric by half in width. Now I'll again fold the fabric like this and I'll place the belt. Now I'll add seam allowance of around 1 inch, half inch that I excluded from the belt while marking on the front part, and half inch seam allowance for the belt itself. And I'll cut it out. So I have cut the belt. It will remain on fold from the bottom side and I'll cut in 2 pieces from the center. So with this, front side is complete and now I'll cut the sleeves. For sleeves I have folded the fabric twice in width. So here I have 4 layers of fabric. Sleeve length is 5 inch and cap height is 3.5 inch. For armhole width, divide burst measurement by 4 and deduct 1.5 inch out of it. In my measurement, burst round is 36 inch. 36 divided by 4 is 9 and 9 minus 1.5 is 7.5 inch. So I'll mark a point at 7.5 inch. Join it to the top like this. Measure this line and divide it into 3 parts. This is around 8.25 inch. So I'll mark a point at 2.75 inch twice. From this point, mark ½ inch upwards. And from this point, mark ½ inch upwards and 0.25 inch downwards. Now I'll draw back and front armhole curves. On this line, mark half of sleeve round, that is 6.25 inch in my measurement. Join these points and I've added 1.5 inch for seam allowance and I'll cut it out. And with this, cutting of blouse is complete. I'll share its stitching in my next video. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you like this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and do subscribe my channel for more such videos. And I'll see you soon. Till then, take care. Bye bye.